I'm Joanie Heyward. I live in Bluffton, South Carolina. I'm a retired New York Life agent, and I'm very active in the community of Bluffton. Probably the defining moment in all of our lives was the moment we were born. I think that's true for all of us. And from there go so many moments that are important, and our environment, wherever it is, our family environment. I was blessed to be born into a wonderful, good Christian home with 5 children, and that's how I was brought up. And I was taught to be honest, to be true, to be myself. And we all grew into that. And then you go from there to the workplace or to school, and you have your teachers that are bringing you along and teaching you forward. And then you go to your career, and hopefully wherever your career may take you, there'll be someone who'll bring you along and mentor you. And then eventually, hopefully, you'll be mentoring your own children and mentoring some other people in the workplace. And I think that's how the moments make us important. Well, I entered the convent when I was 18 years old, and it was a fabulous life. I was always going in the convent. And I entered in Baltimore, Maryland, and went to college there and through the novitiate and juniorate there, and ended up teaching in Alabama and Georgia. There's one person that's had a major impact on my life, and his name is God. Because I firmly believe that without faith, we can't make it in life. And there's a group of people, beginning with all of my family, and I was in the convent. I was a Sister of Mercy, just like the sisters at St. Joe's. And many of the nuns there were my mentors. And when I left the convent, I went with New York Life. And Leon Slotin was my mentor at New York Life. And New York Life is a great company to work for because your work defines your success. The joke is the training in the convent made me a better New York Life agent because I was used to following directions. I was used to having a schedule and keeping the schedule. And I was used to taking direction from those above. And you can't rewrite what New York Life has done as far as the success of their agents. They have a program that is pretty much unbeatable if you follow it. I was 50 years old when I married and had an 8-year-old child, and all I knew was the way I was raised. And so that's how Laura was raised. And it was sort of a natural. Her father and I had the same values and the same thought process about raising children, and we brought her up in that manner. And she's a wonderful young woman now with her own child, and I see that she's doing the same things that we did. And it doesn't matter where you're educated. Education is a process that teaches us to think and reason, and that can happen almost anywhere. So educate yourself and define yourself. Find out who you are, and start to like yourself. And that's possible, although some of us don't think it is. And then move forward to where you think you want to be. I started out as a teacher. That's not where I ended up. And wherever a person starts out, you're not married to that profession or career. You can change and move to another one and be successful and very successful. So my advice would be to educate yourself, like yourself, or learn to like yourself, and then start out in a career, but know that you don't have to be married to that career. You can move around. It's amazing how, I don't know when I had time to work after I retired because I became so busy. And I take great pride in reading. I'm a member of a book club in Bluffton. It's 10 ladies that also enjoy reading. And I love to garden. I exercise. I try to exercise daily. I am blessed as a healthy 79-year-old woman. And A doctor once asked me, what do you attribute your good health to? And I really think it's my genes. But I also take good care of myself. And I think as we grow older, exercise is important, water consumption is important, a healthy diet is important, and being social and having friends and conversations is extremely important. Okay. And I also believe that when you're retired, you really have a great opportunity to give back to your community because you do have more time. And amidst everything else, I think we all, as retired people, and us working career people as well, but especially as retired, we need to give back to our community in some way. There's so much to do. If you are involved in a church, that's a good place to start. And if you know other people that are retired before you, ask them what they do. And really just open your eyes around the community. There's so many opportunities to volunteer. The most important thing that I think is that the basis of everything is being able to appreciate yourself, to laugh at yourself. And because the more you like yourself, the more you'll be able to help other people.